What's up, YouTube? I'm just gonna make a little quick video here. See some more responses to Freddie Lee's videos. So, the guy on here, Travis Johnson, making some videos about him, and I guess they're going back and forth with something. Freddie's trying to get his YouTube channel deleted, and it just goes to show you it's a cop-out. You know, he can't face the guy and talk to the guy himself, just like he can't face anybody and talk to anybody. You know, I'm pretty sure he's got some ghost accounts on YouTube. Some people have been leaving some comments on my YouTube pages, on my Freddie Lee videos, and I'm pretty sure it's ghost accounts, because I post comments back and no one ever, as soon as I say my piece, no one ever says anything back. So I'm sure it's just ghost accounts, him messing around, and I don't really care. You know, I'm pretty much done with it. I don't really care about the guy. You know, he's more than welcome to come down to my gym at any time. You know, I'm not going to go to his gym and slap box with him when I got a perfectly good gym here set up for fighting. You know, and then that's just the point, you know. Guys like, if you watch movies like Fearless and Once Upon a Time in China and The Legend of Feng Sayuk, if you watch those old Kung Fu movies with Jet Li, those were based on real people. And, you know, Freddie's always going on about traditional martial arts and Chinese martial arts and Bruce Lee and all that. Well, you know, everyone from Bruce Lee down to Wong Fei Hung to Feng Sayuk and Ho Yun Jia, they all had to prove themselves in real fights. You know, they all fought for real, and I'm sure that Kung Fu fighting back then for real was not like you see it in the movies. I'm sure it was brutal. I'm sure it was violent. I'm sure it was sloppy. So, you know, don't be fooled by what you see in the movies with all that kind of stuff. Feng Sayuk even was killed in a fight, you know. So that just goes to show you how these guys used to fight back then, you know. And you know, that's another thing. How are you ever supposed to, you know, test your skills if you don't fight, you know? How are you supposed to test your skills and, you know what you're good at and what you're not good at and what you need to work on if you don't spar and be involved in real physical contact, you know? But that's how they did it back then, you know, man. The movies may exaggerate a little bit, but, you know, those guys fought for real, you know. Ho Yun Jia and all them, they had to prove themselves. Wong Fei Hung, they had to prove themselves in real fights, you know. Like I said, I'm sure it's not like what you see in the movies. I'm sure it's it was really sloppy and violent and brutal, and I'm sure it wasn't perfect technique, but at least they fought for real, you know, and they proved themselves, and, you know, that's you know what it comes down to with martial arts. You know, if you don't want to be a fighter, you know, you got to state that from the beginning. But you can't just go around bashing people and saying, "Oh, this art sucks," and, you know, I don't support this or that, and bashing everybody, because then of course you're going to get challenges. You know, of course you're going to have people saying, "Oh, well, you know, come down and show me what's real then," you know. So I think that's the problem with Freddie Lee is, and a lot of people in martial arts is, you know, they want to act like they know everything, but they don't want to have to prove everything. You know, hey, even me, I had to prove myself as a fighter when I was fighting. You know, I'm 5'10", 175 pounds. I wasn't always, you know, where I am at. I had to start at the beginning. You know, you fight, you win, you lose, you draw. You know, that's fighting. You know, there's no perfect technique. There's no martial arts master. There's never going to be another Bruce Lee. You know, so that's just pretty much it. You know, everyone's just got to, you know, do what they do, and, you know, do you. But you don't have to bash everybody. You know, I don't bash anybody. I never came on YouTube bashing anybody. I never came on YouTube bashing Freddie Lee. You know, he was the one starting it, but he don't want to have to defend it. You know, he's got all these fighters challenging him, and he don't want to have to. Then he makes his video, "I don't accept challenges," and, you know, well, you know, you can't talk trash and then not expect any, you know, repercussions from it. You know, but I'm glad to see that there's others out there. This guy Travis Johnson and a few others on YouTube who are supporting and standing up against this guy Freddie Lee. And I saw a comment on my video there telling me, "Oh, Freddie Lee's deadly." Please, that kind of bullshit don't scare me. You know, you're deadly. I've been in hundreds of street fights. You know, I fought in the ring, in the cage. You know, so I'm not adverse to fighting. You know, I'm a world-class veteran when it comes to fighting. Okay, so that kind of bullshit. You come in on my YouTube page telling me, "Oh, Freddie Lee's deadly," you know, that's making me laugh at you more than take you seriously. And so, you know, y'all can knock that shit off, because I don't buy into that. You know, if he's so deadly, come down to my gym and embarrass me in front of my students if you're so deadly. You know, that's the way I feel about it. So, you know. Thanks for watching the videos. Thanks for those who support me, and to all you FMK students out there, please, you know, don't take this guy seriously. Not all Asians know Kung Fu. You know, I see a couple more of his YouTube videos, him trying to act like he's deadly kung fu techniques, sparring, and all this slap boxing with this one of his students. That's not real. That's not nothing. Slap boxing, no. Slap boxing is a joke. That's not real sparring. That's not real fighting. You know, I used to slap box when I was 12. Come on, man, give me a break. But yeah, again, you know, I don't want to ramble on here too much, but that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching, and train hard.